Alright, so many great war games to play, and this one really is good fun. Good fun. This is Shadow of the Eagle, published in, well, this is Alcaniz, which is one of 3 battle games, or gamettes. It came out in Alea, the Spanish wargame magazine, the Wargame Special #1. Alright, again, Shadow of the Eagle series. So I'm going to jump right in, because I've been thinking about the play up till now, thinking about some things. So first of all, so again, this is an orders game, so I'm reviewing, here we are. So right here, up here at the far side, I'm going to be, I should be getting to some melee here, or shock combat, to use the term from the rules. Up here's Laval's formation. They did some firing. How many units? I guess 2 infantry units fired, and I wonder if that was already too many. Oh no. That got me to thinking. Okay, so I'm just going to go in order here. So, well, yeah, I'll go in order. What was I thinking? I remembered that there are limits to attack. There are limits to the number of units that can attack. I think I've mentioned this before. I don't remember seeing this before, but I like it. So up to 30% of counters. So, well, yeah, it's counters. So I guess you could substitute units. Actually, they use units under the attack command, so I'll use the same thing under harassment, the harassment order. So under the harassment order, up to 30% of units, or so a third of the units, can enter into combat with enemy units. And then under the attack command, up to 50% of the units can enter into combat with enemy units. What I was thinking of is, oh, are they talking about, I mean, is entering into combat, is that fire combat and shock combat? Or is that only shock combat? That was definitely what I was thinking. So when I went to the rules again, that's where, as I've already said, the terminology is enter into combat. So how did I parse this? The way I parse this is, after giving the percentage, they don't clarify anything about fire or shock, but they do say, in each case they say, like under harassment, if they are attacked, that doesn't help. If they are attacked, they do it. Nope, that doesn't help. I don't think that helps, so never mind. So back to the question of, is that fire and shock? Okay, how to figure that out? This is important. I'm guessing that it's not fire, but I'm trying to find some example. Fire combat. There are limitations to fire combat. There's the limitation per hex, combat points per hex. There's limitation of firing through front hexes. Units that fire have to be on top of a stack. We know that. Fire. Okay, so the strength of unit is handled differently in fire combat versus shock combat. Is that right? Nope, never mind. Oh, wait, that's artillery. Okay, shock attack. So now I'm looking at the shock attack area. There's no, alright, there's command, alright. I don't see anything in shock combat. Now let's look at command. Okay. I don't see anything. So it's going to be, it's enter into you know, I wonder if the Spanish helps me, but I don't, oh no, I do have the Spanish rules handy. Does the Spanish help? Okay, uses the exact same language. Enter combat. May enter combat. That doesn't help. Let's see another version of the rules. It's oh, this other version of the rules. Okay, now I'm looking at the English translation of the Medellin rules. Oh, so they don't use percentage. They have, which I already knew this difference. So with Medellin, it was at least. Let's just talk about the attack order. Wait a minute, that's the reverse. Whoops. The attack under Medellin rule says that at least 2 units of the command must intend to have combat, fire, or shock if at all possible. I guess that doesn't really help. Fire and shock combat, that doesn't really help. Oh man, I don't know what was intended. I just don't know what was intended. So, well, under shock combat, units cannot shock attack if units in the same stack fired in the previous phase, unless those units were in skirmish or square formation. I just don't know. Is that a complete ambiguity? Alright, I'm just going to leave it, and I'm going to do my charge here. I'm just going to leave that as an ambiguity. Alright, so I don't know. And also the other thing is, I probably should put my own, you know what, I'm just going to do it because I thought about it earlier. I'm going to take these old Labatai counters, and I'm going to actually mark my fires because I had a break here, obviously, and having a break, I would need to remember who fired. I would need to remember. Do I have enough of those markers handy? I mean, so I would need to remember who of the, is it infantry units or? Yeah, okay, it would be. I don't think artillery shock attacks. So, all right, I'm going to put little reminder markers on my French units off screen here. Those Laval units that fired. Now the next question is, did I violate the? No, I did not actually. Actually, I did not. Laval has 1, 2, 3, 4 units, and I fired with 2 of them. So if I treat fire combat as entering into combat, then I did not violate. I went up to 50%, but did not break that 50. Okay, all right. Let's go to charge here. All right. I think there's going to be a break here, but let's get into cavalry charge. I think it's just going to be a normal. It's just going to be a normal shock attack. Oh, but that's why I marked it with this old Labatai charge marker, because I need to remember to double the strength. Boy, that doesn't help. It's a 1 strength cavalry unit. All right, so but he's dedicated to charging, so he's charging these 2 light cavalry units with Ibarola. Okay, so it will be a shock attack. I don't think there's anything different other than doubling the attacker. Double combat factors. Alright. We can do this shock attack. We'll look for the modifiers.